seek your guidance on this, or directives. Honorable Speaker, as you can see, the House is not full, and a number of members are finding it difficult to access the House. Personally, a number of members, as we speak, are finding it difficult to go through the police blockades to access the House. I've personally had to struggle to get to this House this morning. Honorable Speaker,
what is the problem?
The problem is that the entire Parliament precincts is cordoned off by people who appear to be police officers. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we are living in a democratic country. And this House is a symbol of our democracy. No person in this country has got the authority to establish a blockade around Parliament, to cordon off Parliament. There is no state of emergency which has been declared, as far as I'm aware, under the Constitution. Under the Constitution. I am aware that on Tuesday or Wednesday, or yesterday, Tuesday I think, there were some demonstrations around Parliament and in the CBD. Very, very peaceful demonstrations by very, very young children who were unarmed throughout the demonstrations. In fact, the police who provoked them and eventually arrested very many of them who were innocent, took them to police stations, they spent the night there, and they were released unconditionally on free bond, Honorable Speaker. So what is it that is occasioning this overzealous approach by the police? Can the speakers direct the Inspector General of Police to withdraw the police officers who have made this Parliament to be like a military installation, Honorable Speaker? It is an affront to our democracy for this Parliament to be turned into a military installation, Honorable Speaker. Why is it that we are making this business of finance bill become a so serious a matter that the whole country comes to a standstill, Honorable Speaker? It's an issue that we must be addressed before today's business can proceed. I want to call upon my colleague members that we ensure that that cordon, that blockade is removed before we can proceed the business.
Thank you.
We cannot be making steps forward and then regressing as a country, as a democracy.
Thank you, Minority Leader. Yes, Osoro.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we must appreciate our Constitution 2010, Honorable Speaker, and the independent offices that are provided therein. Honorable Speaker, the unit of the police, the National Police Service, is an independent institution. They do not take instructions from Parliament, don't take instructions from His Excellency the President, and they work independently to exercise their duty, Honorable Speaker.
Can you repeat that? I was consulting with a member.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, what I'm saying is we need to appreciate our democracies. The legislature is an independent institution. The National Police Service is an independent unit that does not take instructions from anybody. While we appreciate the right for every Kenyan to picket under Article 37 as provided by the law, Honorable Speaker, the police are there to provide security for even those who are picketing, Honorable Speaker. As we were moving around, Honorable Speaker, coming towards this House, Honorable Speaker, this morning, we have not seen, any barricaded roads across. What we see is our police officers basking in the sun and relaxing and waiting for those who want to picket to also provide them with security. They actually deserve security, Honorable Speaker. We have not seen anybody picketing. We've only seen police officers covering our areas and providing security for these honorable members and everybody around the streets of Nairobi, Honorable Speaker. And they've even said, the Minority Leader, Honorable Speaker, has even said right now that even those who are purportedly arrested were released on free, without being charged. That ideally shows, because that is an independent institution, that shows, Honorable Speaker, that the police are simply doing their job. And we really can't stop discharging our duties, Honorable Speaker, here to start bashing on the police who are actually doing their job. But again, Gen Z are free to picket. They are free to move around. They are allowed to come even up outside the gate of Parliament. And they are allowed to carry placards. Nobody is going to harass them, but allow also the police to provide the Gen Z with security, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Order, honorable members. I hear you, Minority Leader. I hear you, Majority Whip. I came to Parliament very early, at 6, so probably the police had not taken their positions. This House will operate without any fear or favor, intimidation, or any negative pressure. I want to encourage you to be all times assured that you are safe here. I'll direct the clerk and the sergeant to check with the police and